in the high valleys of the western Andes, long before anyone thought to slice it onto bread. A small wild berry clung to tangled vines. It was no larger than a pea, sharp and bitter, scattered across the slopes of what is now Peru and Ecuador. Birds carried its seeds northward, and over countless generations the plant drifted into the lands of ancient Mexico. There, among the fields of the Aztec people, it was first truly tamed. They called it the tamalal, the swelling fruit, and they grew it beside their maize and their beans, the humble beginnings of a journey that would one day circle the entire earth. When Spanish ships returned from the Americas in the early 16th century, they carried this curious fruit back across the Atlantic. Europe did not know what to make of it. To many it seemed beautiful but dangerous, a glistening ornament rather than a food. Botanists noted its kinship to deadly nightshade, and for nearly 200 years the tomato was admired in gardens yet feared at the table. Some believed it poisonous, a suspicion deepened by the pewter plates of the wealthy, whose lead leached into the acidic flesh and sickened those who ate from them. Only slowly did the fruit win trust. In the warm kitchens of southern Italy and Spain, where sun and soil suited it well, the tomato found its true home. By the 1700s it simmered in sauces and stews, transforming the food of the Mediterranean forever. From there its fame spread without pause. Traders and missionaries carried seeds to the shores of the Middle East, to India, to China, and across the wide reaches of Asia. Each land folded the fruit into its own table, until the tomato belonged to everyone and to no single place at once. To grow well, the tomato asks for warmth, for long hours of light, and for soil that drains freely after the rain. The seed begins indoors or beneath glass, sprouting into a tender seedling that must be shielded from late frost. As it climbs, the plant is staked or tied, its heavy stems unable to bear the weight of ripening fruit alone. Bees and the trembling of the wind carry pollen from flower to flower, and within weeks the green globes appear, slowly blushing toward red beneath the summer sky. The harvest is a careful art. Tomatoes destined for the market are often picked while still firm and green, ripening on their long journey to distant shelves. Those bound for sauce and paste are gathered at the peak of ripeness, sometimes by hand across vast fields, sometimes by great machines that sweep through the rows and shake the fruit free in a red tide. Timing is everything, for a tomato left too long will split and spoil within days. Today, the tomato is among the most widely grown crops on the planet. Each year, the world produces more than 180 million tons of it, with China, India, and the United States leading the harvest. It travels in cans and bottles, in ketchup and salsa, in the simple dishes of villages and the grand kitchens of cities. Greenhouses stretching for miles in the Netherlands and Spain now grow it through every season, defying winter with warmth and light. Scientists breed new varieties for sweetness, for color, for the long roads of trade, while gardeners guard the old heirloom seeds that carry the flavors of another age. For a fruit once thought poison, the tomato has become a quiet thread woven through nearly every cuisine on earth. It is the red heart of the pizza and the pasta, the brightness in a bowl of curry, the foundation of soups and sauces across 100 borders. From a bitter berry on a windswept Andean slope to a global harvest measured in the millions of tons, its path has traced the movement of empires, the curiosity of explorers, and the patient hands of farmers in every corner of the world. The tomato reminds us that what feeds us is rarely born where we expect, and that the most familiar things on our tables once crossed oceans to reach us.